Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today you join us in a pretty chilled video where we're going through a little bit of a May recap and figuring out what we're going to be doing throughout June. You have to excuse me, I'm on my lunch break, so I will be eating through this. I'll try not to be too much of a slob as we're doing this video. But basically, the aim of this video is to do something like this every month where we do a little bit of recap on the month before, what went well, what didn't go so well, and where can we improve. And then I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to do for that month that's coming, any plans that we've got, and any content that we've got coming up throughout that month as well. So we do these once a month, like I said, do a little recap. Today we're going to be going through what sort of went well in May, and we're going to be looking at tying in what we potentially could be doing in June, which is going through Copart and seeing if we can create some project cars on Copart, whether it's detailing related or just for the YouTube channel. So if you can see on the laptop there, we've got the Copart auction up, which is happening in Bristol as we speak. So that went live at 12, and basically what we're looking for is category N cars, getting an idea of how much they're going for, what people are bidding up to, and what sort of condition they're in, because that's the sort of cars that we want to do for a YouTube series. So whilst we're doing the May recap and what's going on in June, we've got Copart on in the background, and we're just going to be checking that out as we're doing this video. So we'll bring you along to that and just show you exactly what we're looking for, because that's something that we could potentially end up doing throughout June. We are halfway through June, so we left this a bit late because we've had too much going on. So the next videos from here onwards will be a lot sooner, hopefully just after that month's ended. But let's crack on this video and let's also see what we can find on Copart today. Well, we'll start off with a bit of a recap on May and just talking about a little bit about what we got up to and what I thought went well to the business and just anything in general with the channel and the social media stuff. So May was actually a really busy month. Obviously, Tina, you started just before May, wasn't it? So you're about 2 weeks in to the apprenticeship at that point. So we've been able to get a lot more content out of May. We've filmed a lot, we've got a lot done, we've got a lot planned. Was really busy with work, which was really good. The only downside to May was we had a lot of rain. The weather was all over the place. We did have a few cancellations, which sort of had a knock-on effect throughout the month. But that's just part and parcel of sort of running the valeting business. You just don't know, well, you can't predict the weather, which is a bit unfortunate. And I mean, if I could predict the weather, I'd probably make sure it's dry all the time, just so you actually get work done. But I think overall, in terms of a business point of view, with the cars that we've done, done quite well. Like I said, got a lot of cars done. Done some really nice cars as well. A few Range Rovers. Done the E30, BMW for paddock. Done a training day as well, which was quite nice to get back on and do a training day. And we do want to start doing a lot more of them throughout summer. So if you're looking at getting some detailing training, obviously let me know about that. What else did we do? I went to London, which was pretty cool. That was nice to have a day off and do that. Me and Felix done some car related stuff. I don't know if that was May or June, to be fair. It might have been June. But we've done a few bits like that. What else? Money wise, I suppose the way the business went in May, I haven't properly gone through May's accounts yet, to be fair, but I've probably, because of the weather and obviously I'm paying for Tino the apprentice, I've got to make at the minute it's a short-term loss for long-term gain, so I've got to pay out for Tino's wage because I'm not actually getting anything back for that, so I've sort of got to work to cover his wage sort of thing, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Sort of. So basically, we'll start that. So I'm working at the minute on my own, so I can only earn X amount every day or every week or whatever it may be. Obviously, I've got Tino in, which I'm paying his wage, which is X amount. So I've got to make sure I'm covering myself, my bills, and Tino's wage. Whereas I can work to make my money. Whereas at the minute, Tino's working, but not really making me any money at the minute. But the idea is for him to start making me money with the social media and stuff. So over the next few months, I've got to basically, I don't know, I've got to invest the time into you, you've got to invest the time into the channel for then hopefully to see some sort of financial gain from it. So throughout May, probably throughout June, July, and maybe whatever it may be, it's going to be very slow and steady in terms of like the financial gain that I'm going to get out from it. I'm probably not going to see a lot out from it to begin with, and I've got to sort of make sure I work to cover everything off the offset. And if there is any weeks or days where it is quiet, obviously that's going to affect the way that the month goes in terms of financially. But I think because of May, obviously I've got to pay out for your wage, and then we had some rainy days, and obviously as well I had to beginning of May I had to put in some time into the office, so I wasn't out working as much to begin with. I probably broke even, to be fair, in terms of the way that May went financially, because obviously first 2 weeks I was probably in the office a lot more, and then 2 weeks in I was out and about, So yeah, probably broke even in terms of the work, but you're starting to pick things up more. I can leave you at the office. So June means that I can start introducing a lot more work, which means more content as well, more stuff for you to film and edit, which is pretty cool. Anything else to cover on that?
No, I don't think so.
What didn't go so well in May? I suppose the weather didn't really go well, to be fair. We had a lot of crap weather, didn't we?
Yeah, it's been a weird one with rain and that, innit?
A couple of cancellations because of the weather, and I had to postpone a few things because of the weather. Nothing. I don't think anything really didn't really go too well. We got everything done that we wanted to do. There's been obviously some learning curves with the channel and stuff like that. Like we've had some problems. I've recently moved into this place, and the Wi-Fi's been an absolute nightmare to sort out. But we've finally sorted that out, which is still not great, but it's better. We seem to be in the one place where I just don't get any Wi-Fi signal. I mean, Elon Musk can stick a Tesla in space, but I can't get Wi-Fi signal here. I don't understand it. And Elon Musk can create a car that can drive itself and that you can program on your phone to drive itself. And you can sit there in the driver's seat and it will drive you to Bristol, but I can't get Wi-Fi signal here. That baffles me, that does. So that's been a bit of a headache trying to run a business, run or have a digital marketing apprentice start, which relies on Wi-Fi, to not have very good Wi-Fi signal at all, because it was crap at the start, wasn't it? It was terrible, absolutely terrible. Could barely even make a call from here. But now that's sorted, still not great, but it's a lot better. So that wasn't ideal. It's all new. The whole apprenticeship thing's new to me as well. It's obviously you've got to work with someone else and trying to sort that out and stuff. So that's been a new challenge which we're still working on, but that's going a bit smoother. The idea is by July, end of July, hopefully things will be running a lot more like clockwork, which I think it's starting to be fair, isn't it? Everything's starting to seem like it's going quite well. So and it's just ticking over. But I think that's about it. Where do you think we could improve for? I suppose it's been consistent with the videos, having a bit more structure for the videos, which we're starting to be fair. I think it's consistency with the videos, but it has to go out on a Wednesday and a Sunday just to make people who are watching the videos know that on a Wednesday and a Sunday. But that's partly my fault because it's like, well, the Wi-Fi here, the upload speed here is terrible, to be fair, trying to put a video up. But we're currently about 2 weeks ahead for the week in the lives, aren't we? Which is good because if we can get the videos done and uploaded onto YouTube and get them scheduled for 2 weeks, then that's perfect. So I think one way we could prove is be a bit more consistent just with the upload times, but I think the editing's pretty much there. It's all uploaded and stuff. I'm not even watching the copart auction. Has anything decent come up? We're looking for category N stuff, so there's a Nissan cash car in there, 2,350 is current bid. So we're just having a look at that at the same time. So if I'm looking at the screen, it's because also I'm looking at copart. What other ways do you think we can improve?
I don't know. I think it comes with time, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, like I said, within time, you'll start narrating the
I
video.
think I need to start getting a bit more confident on camera being out and about,
Yeah.
because that will make the videos a lot better and it will actually make me want to get content when I'm out and about. 'Cause sometimes when I'm not with you, can't really be bothered to get the content because well, not like I can't be bothered, I just don't want to because it's just awkward. Whereas it's a bit easier when they've got someone there.
Yeah.
But the London video was really like natural. It's really so I need to work on that. And then it's just creating some new ideas, some new channel ideas and stuff.
Can move on to.
Right, so let's get the YouTube up and we'll go through a couple of the videos throughout May and we'll go through some of the comments as well and get some feedback because we've done a lot through May in terms of video wise. So we'll get the YouTube up on the screen and we'll just have a little look to see what we've been up to throughout May. So as you can see there, we've got, I suppose we put some up through June. So the May ones would have been from I found the cars in London down to my future business plan. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos there. So we've got a lot done throughout May. We've done the second car park car wash, which was an absolute fail, but that was actually had a really good feedback on that video. I've been speaking to a few people out and about and actually bumped into someone at Sainsbury's, a customer, and he said that he watched it and he said that he really liked it, despite obviously the person not actually being that interested. We've done the first day in the life, which was a bit of a tester video. But all these videos, to be fair, we've had a lot of good feedback on a lot of ways that we can improve it, which is what we want. We don't mind if people criticise the videos at the minute because that's the only way that we're going to help grow the channel. And the more feedback, the better, whether it's good or bad. We'll take everything on board. But yeah, generally having a look back, done the Q&A, done a detailing video, which could have done a bit better, to be fair. we've done the week in the life where we went to Range Rover. I forgot about that, we went to Range Rover actually. That was really good. That was quite a good day, to be fair. That was actually a really good day. And obviously went to London and stuff. So we'll go through some of the comments and just see what some of the feedback is. So we got on there, so that's Joe Cox, JC49 Car Cleaner. He's based in Bude. He was actually on a TikTok live, the other day on Saturday. He was on that, and we said about doing some sort of collab, which would be quite cool because he's only up the road about an hour and a half away, probably even less than that, Bude. We've got a few other, let's go back through some of the comments. So who is this? So Coxie Boy, I don't actually know who you are, but I feel like there's two people it could potentially be, but I don't know which one it is. But I appreciate the feedback. That Scottish F30, he's always on the comments, always in the comments now, which is pretty good. He's always given good feedback and he loves the videos, so it's always good to hear from him. So I appreciate your support. If we go down to beginning of May, so if we keep going down or go halfway through and we'll just get some, have a look to see who else is on there. So we stop it there, we'll see what that is. So someone's put, they've enjoyed it, it's good to get an insight into what being a mobile detailer is all about. If you could incorporate some footage showing you how you go about cleaning a particular area, windows, interiors, machine polish, as well as product reviews and techniques. So yeah, that's what we're kind of wanting to do now, isn't it? Include a lot more from that, so which we'll start doing. But as you can see, a lot of good feedback, starting to get a lot more interaction with the videos, which is perfect. The watch time's actually going up as well, so it's gone from like 5 minutes to 10, I think it was. There was one that was 13 actually on one of the videos on the week in life, which was actually really good. So the watch time was pretty good. Right, so speaking of watch time, we'll have a quick look to see what the channel views were over the last month, how many subscribers that we've gained, and how much I've earned. Because YouTube doesn't pay that great at all. People think after 1,000 subscribers that you get paid decent money. You really need to be putting in the views and putting out the content to get a decent income. And if you look at this income in a minute with the estimated revenue, if you bear that in mind to how much time that goes into the videos of my time and Tino's time, and look how much I'm actually getting from it, it doesn't actually seem like a worthwhile investment. It will long term, but at the minute, if you think about all that time and the cost of Tino, so if you have a look at that quick, so as you see there, 4.3k views, 341 hours watch time, 15 subscribers, and I've earned £10.87. So if you take tax off that, that's £8 really. So it just shows how much views that you've got to get to make like serious money, and the money's probably in the branding and not the branding, what do you call it? The ads, like sponsored ads and stuff. So I've earned, in the last 28 days, I've earned £10.87, which is mad. People would think I'm mad for, I don't know, say if I got to pay Tino the Apprentice the hours that I put in it, if I was to charge out that, all of the thumbnails and all that sort of stuff, it's probably like, I don't know, say £2,000 worth of time, and I'm getting £10.87. So I'm not even anywhere near breaking even. Like I'm not even close to breaking even. If you compare that, £2,000 to £10.87, and then if you go on TikTok, it's like 5p. So it just shows how far away we are from actually earning big money from social media. It just shows how much you've got to do in order to do that. So I do look at that, and now I'm really reevaluating. You think, fucking hell, like, is this going to be worth it? And this does seem like a lot, but I'm hopeful and have faith that it will. So fingers crossed. But right, so we're just in the copart auction. We've got this Fiat Gran Punto up there. The current bid's 300 quid. It's category N, which is what we're after. One for repairable non-structural damage, where it could just be mechanical and nothing too major. So have a look at the screen, and that's sold at 300 quid.
That's mad.
That's sold at 300 quid.
I would have bought that.
But then you've got fees, you've got 10% fees and stuff.
Like that Honda Jazz.
Right, we've got a Honda Jazz. Now this is a car that'd be pretty cool. So current bid on that's 475 quid. We could DMO this and get it to like 1,000 brake horsepower, whatever he's doing. I think it's gonna sell at 475. I think it's sold at 475. 475 quid. And that's the sort of cars that we'd be after. Under 500 quid. I don't know, just something that you could create a sick little project with, whether it's a detailing video, modelling it, I don't know, just do something pretty crazy. But that's the sort of cars we're going to look at doing, so hopefully we'll do a series on that sometime soon. So we're just going to finish our lunch by checking out the rest of the cars on Copart, seeing what they go for, and just getting an idea how it works. Just so when it comes down to us wanting a car, we get an idea of what goes on, how it works, and what we need to do basically. So there's a few cars on there that we've seen which would be pretty cool for what we want. So it'd be cool to get something done by the end of June where we've got some sort of project car, or we're one step forward to getting a project car on Copart or Marketplace or whatever it may be. So overall though, hope you've enjoyed the video on the May update, and hope it gives you a bit of an idea of what we're planning throughout June and what the plans are for the rest of the channel, and gives you a bit of an idea of what's going on behind the scenes with the YouTube, TikTok and all the social media stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Obviously make sure you check out all of our social medias. Everything will be linked down below. Obviously Talasi May on Instagram. Check out the business pages, check out the TikTok. And yeah, give the video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Ciao.
Get